On the table, what say we build some Five Nights at Freddy's Pizza Simulator toys from McFarlane? Hey everyone, it's Dan at Squirrel Stampede, and we have several sets to build, several show stages, and several smaller packs. Let's get right to these and be haunted by our favorite friends of Freddy's.
Squirrel Stampede! Please squeak!
And a squirrel eye!
We will start off with the big box for Freddy Fazbear's Pizzeria Simulator, Five Nights at Freddy's Deluxe Concert Stage. 223 pieces includes 3 figures, Bonnie Chica and Freddy All-Star. On the back of the box, pretty much everything we plan to do today without it falling on us. Uh-oh. Inside the box, All-Star Freddy. A challenging instruction booklet. There's a bag of show stage parts. There's another bag of show stage parts. Gots to be some lighting effects. Uh-oh, these pieces fell out of the bag. That's promising. Hey look everybody, it's Chica. And it's Bonnie with a curtain. A warning before we construct. These set builds can be very challenging and temperamental to destroy one's soul, drive one crazy mad. Extra patience is needed, maybe even some glue. Let's construct the Deluxe Concert Stage. Did I mention these will torment your soul? I've already got 2 of these base plates mixed up just because I'm off by 1 stud. Dope! And with great agonizing pain, we have constructed the Deluxe Concert Stage. It looks complicated, but squirrels must have designed it because it is all over the place. So obviously we have the Pizzeria show stage with Freddy, Bonnie, and Chica All-Star standing up high with 4 stools, about a couple tables on the side, and lights. And this crazy structure behind them, which was one of the most complicated things to build. Unnecessary complicated. I am not sure who designed this or what was going on. They must have just had a bad day. There's pretty much no realistic structure going on underneath this thing. It was funny reading the comments on Amazon.com. Everyone is pretty much in agreement that this is just a horrible, horrible build. It may look nice right now, but oh, it's frustrating, especially when working with the lights on the pole. I think they're sagging right now even. Things are gonna go flying. This paper curtain is ultra in cheapness. What is McFarlane thinking? Years ago, McFarlane has always been the master in making the most detailed of toys, but not so much in the quality and structure of toys, unfortunately. We've built many FNAF sets over the years, and none of them has been this challenging. So if you like this build, be very wary. I would say ultra patience is the key in building, and a very soft touch. If you go aggressive with the build on this, it will explode in your face. But hey, it's still pretty fun. Beside the crazy stage build, the minifigures always look pretty good. Here is All-Star Freddy, purple hat, purple bow tie, purple kneecaps, microphone, star on tummy, painted pretty well. Most of these figures usually turn out pretty well except for the feet kind of pop off. Other than that, they're always been a joy to look at. Chica has the Let's Rock bib and has a couple maracas this time, which were pretty tricky to squeeze into her hands, but we got it. Chica looking good. And Bonnie got front box treatment this time. Bonnie looks great with All-Star double star on the tummy, a red bow tie, and a pink eyeliner. Bonnie looking good too. Now that the stage is behind us though, we can work on something a little easier, the star curtain stage. Oh, not another stage with a curtain. This one does have Lefty in it though. 72 pieces. And as some of the other sets we're seeing today, let's open. Inside the box we have Lefty. We have a small booklet of instructions. This looks like the base of the stage and some pieces. Here is some more pieces and another paper curtain. I really wish they did not use paper as curtains. What is the deal on that? Let's construct this and see how this stage turns out. The star curtain stage constructed, just a little less maddening than the Deluxe Concert Stage, still crazy in structure. Whoever designed these sets really take a lot of trust into some very weak building systems. This whole backstage is held up by these, window brackets, if you will, and then there's a giant structure on top. And then, of course, the curtain. So it all could just collapse at any minute, but isn't that kind of how what you expect from the pizzeria of Freddy's, right? Right? I mean, cutting your finger on these bricks as you place them together and go, ah, is probably a unique experience too, Freddy's. And I think they've captured that well with these sets. At least they look really good. They're really nice showpieces. I suggest possibly using some glue, maybe. I've never glued a brick building set before, but I think these might just require it. Often the little figurines lose a leg, or this back structure would really help if it had some extra stuff to hold it together. The Lefty minifigure, though, is looking good. Kind of a grayscale paint going with a pink hat, pink cheeks, pink bow tie, pink kneecap, star on belly, and one eye that looks out. Probably where the name Lefty comes, right? The paper curtains, they're just not doing it. It's too bad they couldn't come up with something else. I think we saw a paper curtain years ago on Foxy's Cove, but it was smaller, and these curtains are huge. They really take up a lot of space. There's a nice laminate floor tile going here that they placed down. I like that. It's plastic. And I know you can't really bend that material to make a curtain. Oh, I guess it's this material up here too, this plastic piece with the stars. That looks really nice. And some of the detail work, the trusses going down the bricks look really nice. It's just they're super fragile. So be very careful with these. You've got to have patience. Huh? What is going on up there?
I think the main vent is broken again.
Oh man, that's bad. We need to fix that upper vent and repair it. We've got the surprise Mangle feature pack, 88 pieces. This'll be nice as my original Mangle kind of got mangled. So now we get a chance to rebuild Mangle. What's in the box? Well, Mangle's in the box, of course. Also a booklet of instructions. And a few bags of upper vent repair pieces. And a few more plastic parts too. Let's construct and hopefully clear out the air. And the upper vent has been repaired. We're breathing much easier now. Construction, just as complicated as the others, really. There's always one or two things with McFarlane builds that are just over the top weird. The back here we have a small plastic plate or sheet that gets sandwiched in here, and of course the holes were not cut right, so it is warped. And then that just set off the rest of the build weird. And then they're doing some strange things by placing the vent at a different direction than this build, making things a little squirrely. Although kind of interesting looking, you can place a squirrel inside the vent, which I kind of like. There's like this 3D feel to the vent, which is kind of cool. There's piping going around everywhere, coming out this way and that way, which looks pretty cool. And then you can take your Mangle figure, here one of the most twisted of minifigures. There's lots of points of motion on these, but I think I recall breaking the neck piece or something on my previous one, so I want to be very careful with this one. Absolutely creepy though, and a lot of arms, and either display right up front, or you may remove his head on a pipe and have him kind of stuck inside there, which I'm afraid to do because I broke my previous Mangle, so I'm not going to even touch this Mangle. I'm just going to leave it like this for display. So a little less craziness with the curtains, but once again we have this back piece that caused trouble. It's funny, just a week ago or so we built some pirated Among Us toys. Those built better than these official McFarlane FNAF toys. So what's the deal with that? McFarlane, you've got to get to that factory and get some better pieces. I even had to use an X-Acto blade to cut some of the pieces, cut some of the plastic excess off so that they would fit. That's not good. Alright, we have 3 more mini builds to complete this collection. We've got Grimm Foxy. Yay, Foxy's here and, well, looking grim. We have Freddy Fazbear with parts and service. A little more regular, normal Freddy Fazbear. We don't see that very often. And then the sinister, scary looking Molten Freddy with a Salvage Room. Although it looks like it's just a table and a chair. Okay. And really this one's just a table and a mail desk. I think Foxy's gonna be the most interesting. Let's stick with Foxy first. And inside the box, of course, there is Foxy. A small bag of pieces and a small booklet of instructions. Let's construct Grimm Foxy with corn maze. Okay, I think we have a set that has finally redeemed the show stages back there and the broken vent. It's all about this creepy door hiding behind a Grimm Foxy here. What a build, what a cool looking door. Can you believe it? After everything that we've built so far today, this little door piece, this simple door piece with a bunch of wooden-like pieces amazes me the most. It's cool looking. I could detach it from this base here if I want to. There it is. Look at this door. Why am I so fascinated with this door? It's not very airtight. You can see the seams through there, so the winds would blow right through. And then we've got a great looking Grimm Foxy. Let's look at Foxy up a little closer. Look at that metal snout on top. Oh, the grimness of his body. Nice giant hook hand. A little bit of transparency in the body too. It kind of glows. And then we'll just place him on this really interesting weathered base plate with a little bit of rubbish coming off, which I also like. Then we've got some corn maze stuff going on. Is this Ennard over here? Ennard with a, this would be one of those things where you put your face behind it and get a photo taken. These are just little cardboard cutouts. They're hardly anything to really mention. A couple spring traps there. The added cards kind of sprawl out this set a little more than you would think it to be. So when you see the box and you're like, how does all that stuff fit in there? Well, some of it is just cardboard, and then you've got your basic small set. But for a small set with that door, one of my most favorites. I give Grimm Foxy like 10 stars. Alright, how about we take a look at Freddy Fazbear with parts and services, the most exciting chair build we'll probably ever see. We have Freddy here, we have a small set of instructions, and some pieces. Let's construct. Well, there's the most exciting thing we've ever built. Oh, pretend you didn't say that. We've got Freddy sitting on a chair and parts and services. A nice little, what is this, a tool chest on top of a bench? And then the most exciting chair build I've seen. Although, maybe we've done this chair before even. It seems kind of familiar with one of the bedroom sets, perhaps. There is a little bit of repair work needing to be done on Freddy. Ooh! Yeah, we've got this panel part we need to add on to him. So let's take his head off. Oh, wait! And then we'll place on here. And now Freddy truly needs some parts and services. Ugh, these stickers are so troublesome. I'll get you for this. Ugh. I suppose if you need a Freddy figure, this is a great opportunity for just a basic Freddy figure. Now, meet me off stage. Oh dear, I think Freddy's mad at me. That's not good. Okay, our final build of the day involves Molten Freddy with a Salvage Room. Oh, another chair. We can complete the chair set. No way. Inside the box, instructions, a Molten Freddy, and a bag of pieces. Let's construct. And we have Molten Freddy with the Salvage Room. There's something so creepy about this. I think it's so simple. You've got this creepy table, and then obviously the most creepiest Freddy figure I've seen ever seated at the table in the Salvage Room. And that's it. And it's just so menacing. It's not as menacing as the toolbox here with the chair. That was just kind of odd. Why is there a squirrel in the chair? Okay. But Molten Freddy just seated here. There's a little control here. This is the feel of Five Nights at Freddy's when these sets first came out. Oh, nicely done. And again, that creepy Freddy here, really something. Such a creepy minifigure, this one. I detect a little bit of Enards pieces, maybe from the past. But wow, Molten Freddy is out to get ya. And there is everything constructed from the Freddy Fazbear Pizza Simulator series of McFarlane. Even though there were some technical difficulties on some of these sets, I really enjoyed going back through these. It has been the longest... Oh, there's Freddy. It has been the longest time since we've looked at some of these builds. They were always so fun in the past, so I couldn't pass these up. They're always fun to see what is going on. Just use a little bit of patience in the build, take your time, and you'll have some interesting fun with these. Now, I gotta split before that Freddy does something to me. I don't think he likes me at all. So that turned out to be a great catch-up of Five Nights at Freddy's Pizza Simulator. I liked all these sets, even though they were crazy challenging builds. Be warned, they're pretty crazy. If you liked today's video, please give us a squike, a squirrel eye, and a squirrel. And let's talk all about our favorite Freddy character. It better be Freddy Fazbear. Freddy Fazbear.